Hey, welcome to Craft Central Designs. My name is Dwynn, and today I have a quick one for you. I mentioned in a previous tutorial that I would show you a quick and easy way to make a wooden plant candle or solar light stand. I refurbished some old ones in a previous video, but they are so easy and inexpensive to make, and in this video I will show you how. Welcome back to my subscribers, and welcome to all visiting my channel today. I appreciate you all so much. Okay, let's get busy learning how to make these wooden stands. Let's look at the materials that you will need to create these wood stands. I'll also be creating two solar light containers. I purchased these glass pieces at Dollar Tree. Actually, I purchased both of those at Dollar Tree, but I ended up using a little bit bigger one for the blue one. It was a glass piece that I had around, and I wanted to use that little bit bigger piece instead. But that one that you see there will work just fine if you want to get that piece as well at Dollar Tree. Those colored gems, I just call them gems. I guess they're actually called glass fillers or vase fillers. I got those at Dollar Tree as well. I'm going to be doing one in blue and one in green and clear gems. These wood pieces that you see here can be found in any Dollar Tree. They're 12 inches long. That thicker one that you see me holding there, that one is 3/4 inch thick. I'm going to be doing one plant stand in the thicker wood with the thicker dowels that I'll show you in just a moment. And then one with the thinner wood pieces that you see here. They're like around 1/2 inch and 12 inches long. And again, these can be found at any Dollar Tree. What we're going to be doing essentially, if I can speak, sorry, is creating an X with the wood, and that's going to be the base of our stand. This base has, no matter what size of a plant stand or solar light stand that you want to make, all you have to do is remember to create the X, if you will, large enough to accommodate whatever you want to place on that stand, whether it be a glass piece that's for solar lighting, or a candle holder, or a plant pot. You just need enough space in your X. This will make more sense in a minute, I promise. Then you can make them any size you want. I'm going to give you the dimensions of the ones that I created. Everything will be in the description box. Here is some very chunky dowels that I found in my stash. And I thought, hey, I'm just going to make a solar light stand out of those. They're very chunky and thick, but I thought, hey, why not? I was going to just give it a try. The other dowels that you saw me with there, those were 3/4 inch dowels, and I got that actually only about one long one at Home Depot. And that solar light disc that you see there, I got those on Amazon. I absolutely love those. They are so durable, and I've bought numerous ones in the past, and they really last. So I highly recommend them. I'll put that as well in the description box. You'll need E6000 if you're going to make a solar light container, and as well hot glue. Now here we have all of our pieces. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned, you'll need 2 of each of those pieces for the 2 stands. Now, I'm going to give you the dimensions of the pieces that you will need, and I will put all that in the description box. For the thinner wood, you're going to create a 6-inch long piece and 2 2 3/4 inch pieces. Do you see how I'm creating an X there? Now you know what I was referring to. I use Gorilla Hot Glue, Gorilla Wood Glue. And you can use whatever type of wood glue you like, but I just happen to like Gorilla Wood Glue. And we're going to create an X by wood gluing those pieces in the shape of an X. And this is going to be the base where no matter what you place on it, a pot, a glass solar light holder, or a candle holder, remember, it has to be big enough to accommodate whatever it is you intend to use it for. I'll give you the dimensions of the one that I did, again, in the description box. Now, on my other one, I was just kind of flying by the seat of my pants on this one, which I love to do in crafting, and kind of just make it up as I go along and go with the flow and figure it out. This piece I covered with those blue gems, and I put a strip of clear on the top. This is that larger glass piece that I mentioned before that I had changed my mind to use for this. So when I realized that my piece was a little bit bigger than my X, if you will, I added on a couple of Jenga blocks on each end. This is where flying by the seat of my pants came in. But I love figuring things out, so that's okay with me. Those glass dishes there, or they're actually in the candle department at Dollar Tree. They're 6 inches in diameter, and these sit perfectly in, I'm going to just keep referring to it as the X. All right, and as well, they're perfect for the size of the thinner wood stand. So you're going to wait for the wood glue to dry completely on those stands. Now, those wooden dowels are cut down to 10 inches each. So you obviously need 4. And on the other one that I'm making there with the chunky dowels, that was 12 inches. I'm kind of just having fun with that one as I go along. You'll see in a moment what I did to it. But anyway, you have to find something to put underneath the X piece so that you can adhere your dowels. Okay, so I found that these little containers from Dollar Tree were just the right height. Now you can make your base just whatever height you like. This is a particular height that I chose. Now I'm going to take that Gorilla Wood Glue and I'm going to find a nice level surface and I'm going to adhere those with wood glue. This will hold them very, very well. See how easy this is? Oh my gosh. All projects should be this easy. And they're just wonderful. Now this particular one, you could stain this and that would be very pretty. Or you could spray paint it. So you're going to let those dry completely. And as well, I'm doing my other stand with the big, thick, chunky dowels. And I adhered my dowels right to the ends of those Jenga blocks. Now, if you want to create solar lights, you can do this very easily by adhering those gems to the glass pieces. And this is an extremely inexpensive way to create something so pretty for your patio. And as I've said before, I have a love-hate relationship with E6000, but it's an absolute necessity for placing these gems on this glass. I also use a dab of hot glue along with a smear of E6000 on the back of each gem as I place them on. And yes, this does take a bit of time. This is one of those crafts that you do watching a movie. But you'll get a lot of E6000 on your fingers, unfortunately. That's why I so do not like E6000. But I love the way it adheres. So, like I said, a love-hate relationship. So I put a smear of E6000 on the back and a little dot of hot glue. And this will hold them on until they completely dry. And the reason for the E6000 is because if your solar lights containers are sitting outside in the heat, you don't want to use just hot glue because you don't want them sliding off of your glass piece one by one. So this is a way to be sure that they will simply stay put for a long time to come. Now I realized while I was working with the green gems that they were very varied in shapes and sizes. And I actually came to love that about them because the piece was not like in perfect alignment because of the variance in the shapes. And it actually became kind of fun and funky to put together because of that, because of the shapes being all different. So I really had fun doing that one. Now here we have that stand all dried. Look how perfect. It's a complete X. That's all it is, with a 6-inch piece and the 2 3/4-inch piece adhered to the 6-inch piece. Adhere the dowels, and there you go. You have a plant stand or a solar light stand or a candle holder. And here's that 6-inch glass piece. It's in the candle department, as I mentioned, at Dollar Tree. These worked so great to place the disc on, the solar disc, and then the glass container on top of it. I thought about staining that, but then I ended up spray painting it black. And here's that piece. I ended up putting clear gems here and there. I just had fun with that one. Just placing all those different size gems on there. And now I did go a little crazy with this one. I ended up putting some twine, adding some little decorative touches. I wasn't absolutely sure how this was going to come out. But then again, I just love to experiment and have fun. I inserted some dowels on the sides of those Jenga blocks. Used a little wood glue to adhere those to fill the holes. And my glass plate fits perfectly in there. I just love this one. It's got those big, thick, chunky dowels, and I just think it's so fun. And these are going to go out for a spray of black satin Rust-Oleum paint. And you all don't really need to see me do this because everyone can spray paint. But that's it. That's all there was to it. And see how easy and simple that was. I just love these wooden holders. After I did from the top side, I turned them over, and then I did the underside. And here we have that chunky dowel stand with a candle in it. And see how beautiful? That's beautiful as well. So pretty. These stands are very versatile. I changed mine out. Now here's that chunky stand, chunky dowel stand. I keep referring to it like that, but you know what I mean. With the blue, it's just almost dusk, and all of the solar lights popped on. And here is the one made with the thinner wood from Dollar Tree. Look how pretty that looks. And so simple, so easy to make. I absolutely love these. I hope you will consider becoming a subscriber if you've not become one already. If you enjoy my tutorials, I hope you will give me a thumbs up and feel free to leave comments. Okay, until next time, you all take care.